Yep, there it is. Kiwi. Does anyone remember that crazy comedy, Wild Wild West, Will Smith? Absolutely hilarious movie. Major throwback here. Okay, welcome back everybody to the world's worst fishing. I'm Chris Jones. It's been a while. I finally got a battery charger for the camera. So that's kind of been the hold up. So sorry about that. But we're coming at y'all with a bait vlog today. We're going to kind of have all sorts of stuff in today's video. We've been working on a lot of projects, just a lot of different colors, a lot of different patterns. Made a bunch of lizards last night. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Had a good Thanksgiving. Safe travels, all of that. I hope your turkey was good, and I hope you fried it, and fried it safely. But yeah, we've got to unpack some new plastic, and kind of do a couple of things. So we're going to take y'all along, and I think it's going to be fun. Good to be back. All of those need eyes. So we're gonna put the black eyes on them there, solid black, just like that. Oh, check this out. Here are some blue crawl lizards. Look at that. And the AI lizard. Isn't that cool? The way the color changes, just simply amazing. So yeah, check that out. Blue crawl lizards. AI lizard is just a masterpiece. So yeah, ran a bunch of those. Oh, and check this out. Here's something that we did recently. Koi goldfish. If you've ever seen those koi fish, they just kind of have a random splotch of oranges and blacks and golds and kind of whites. Check that out. That's in the 4.5-inch AI botworm. Lots of color blending going on. It's sort of like a marbly effect. But yeah, that is koi goldfish, and I think they turned out really well. Lots of manual labor goes into that, lots of cleaning up the edges, but really super neat effect. Let me know what you think. Yeah, we got about half the lizards off the runners there. Looking good, looking good. Big spread. Big spread of lizards. Let me know if y'all want to see this exact recipe. Yeah, there we go. Looking fresh. That mold is an absolute masterpiece. If you haven't checked it out, the Angling AI molds, well, we'll just look at it there. Angling AI molds, lizard is legit. Alright, eyeballs are on. That feels good to get that out of the way. Mail just came with the newest color from Dead On Plastics, Kiwis. I believe this is in their Morph series, so we might be taking a look at this at the end of the video. But right now, what we're going to try and do is do a color match on an old Gambler Lures color, which I've always wanted to make, but I never really have. Check it out. It's called Killer G. Sort of like a brown, green pumpkin and purple swirl. I think it's going to be super fun to try and make, and quite a challenge. I don't think I've made it. I've probably made a lot of stuff like it just in the past. But yeah, we're going to try to do an old school color match. So I've got the Fishing All Out vise set up here, and we're at least going to make some in the AI Stinger. And if we like what we have, we may try a few more molds to try it on for size. So the day before Thanksgiving, I went to lean over to pick up my daughter in her car seat, threw out my back. So I've been kind of nursing a bad back, and I've got some new plastic here that I got to move to the other side of the shop. This is going to suck. Yeah, I can't lift this at all. Alright, got lots of plastic in the microwave. We're going to start it at like 8 minutes and see what happens. So to get that kind of random swirly effect in the mold, we're going to be using another tool from Angling AI, the good old-fashioned C-block. Okay, so we're going to be using this. with our dual injector down here and the stinger mold, which has all the cavities orienting one way, which really makes the C block shine. So that's what we're going to be using today. You can tell I've had this a while. Me and the C block, we're old buddies. We go back like 3 years now, me and this little guy. So we're pretty good friends. We know each other pretty well, and that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, this may take a while. May be a lot of color building going on here, but we're going to start with a green pumpkin base. Okay, this is Lureworks Green Pumpkin 109. Even though you can't really see it, that's what we're going to start with. But it's really brown in the picture, so we're going to brown it up with some, you guessed it, blue. No, I'm just kidding. So we're going to brown it up with some brown, and hopefully get a really nice brown green pumpkin. Yeah, that's looking pretty fine. Arguably can be even more brown, but saturation is going to be really key, getting the two sides saturated evenly. At least I'm thinking that that's going to be key. Alright, so here's what we have. That's pretty, isn't it? That's a good shade of brown. Mixing green pumpkin and brown kind of can really never go wrong. Alright, and then there's a lot of black flake that goes in that. Let me go get my black flake. Okay, black flake acquired. Gonna do a couple of scoops. These are the 1/4 teaspoons here, and this is 2 cups of plastic in each cup. So a couple of scoops of black. That'll darken the whole thing up. Okay, so let's kind of see where that gets us here. Yeah, looking good. Almost looks black on camera. Okay. You see a lot of the flake stuck to the knife. But there's a good amount of flake in the actual mix, but not enough. I want a little bit more. Alright. Now we're going to start on the other side, and this is where things are going to get a little more difficult. I don't know exactly what their base is, of course, over at Gambler, but we're going to try one of the new Dead On colors, Electric Grape. This is sort of like a black grape, well, at least in my mind. So we're going to use a little bit of it here. Okay, get it shaken up a little bit more, and see what that gets us right here. Yeah, boy, that is pretty. Purdy. So the purple in the actual example, if we just really zoom in on just where we can see the purple, you can actually see we're pretty close. I think it needs a little bit more red in it. So what we might do is cut that with some purple that has a lot of red in it, I guess. So this purple right here has a lot of red. As you can see, the color profiles are very different. So this will kind of red it up a little bit. Okay, that should change it. At least change it enough. Boy, that's looking pretty. Might add some more. Okay. Yeah, that's looking really good. And then this side gets a lot of flake too. So we're going to add blue and purple flake is what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to start over here with the blue. Okay, a couple of scoops of blue. And then we'll do a couple of scoops of, this is actually black grape flake as well. Just see if we can get close for y'all. Okay. Then the whole idea is when these two colors are swirled together, you get some bait that has the blue and purple flakes, and some that only has the black flake there. All right, yeah. So we just look at our two color bases. That's what we have. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the drizzle test. We're going to take a little bit of each color out. and just kind of play with it. Let it kind of mix together, sort of how the bait would mix together, and then see what we have. That's not bad. That's really not bad. That is really, really, really not bad. Yeah. So there's that. And there's the target. Really not bad, folks. I might add a little bit of purple pearl to the purple side just because that'll make it come through a little bit. Alright, we are about in business, everyone. Ready for our first run with our Killer G color here. Okay, here we go. Let's get everything ready. C block in place, in position. Dual injector. Let's see what happens. Round one. Okay, feeling good. You know what? I may not have enough plastic in this thing. I think so. I think we got it. Yeah. Yeah, not by much. All right. Drum roll, please. Let's see what happened. See if these are even close. Oh, they're very close. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, lighting is really bad. For that, I apologize. It's a dark, gloomy day, so it's really hard to see in my shop. Let's, yeah. Look at that. Let's get it on a white background. Yeah, how about that? That kind of brightened it up to where you can see the effect. Yeah. I think that might be it, you guys. Oops. Look at that. Okay, so we'll just kind of take a look. The purple might actually even be a little bit darker in the actual example. Really trying to play with the light settings here. But, you know, it's hard to tell by a picture that's been photo enhanced and brightened and all that. You know, that was photographed in a light box. This really looks like it. I think we're going to stay. Alright. I am loving that. That turned out great. Yeah. Yes, sir. Very cool. Very good natural color. If you've never seen this one or tried it at home, definitely give it a shot. Now you have a little bit of a color base to go on here. Yeah. Check it out. Sweet. Killer G. Done. Alright, we've added on the Ecto Crawl mold because I have to see it. Here we go. Alright, one down. Two down. Let's go. 3. Yeah. And last but not least. C-block makes it work. Okay. Looking forward to that. Yeah, one of the ectos didn't quite turn out all the way, but we're gonna do another run. Look at that. Killer G in the crawl. This color reminds me a lot of Okeechobee crawl, except you're swapping a purple base with a blue base essentially. So you can think about it that way. Okay, lock and load. We're gonna try this again with the ecto crawl, and oh, it's almost time for another beer. That one's almost out. All right, here we go. See if we can get a full run here. Hopefully so. Because I want more ecto crawls. Always got to top off your sprues. Uh-oh. Like the compressor turned back on. So we're going to have a little bit of background noise, but that's all part of the experience out here. Pretty common. Okay. There we go. Looking good. All right, so we have quite a spread. Here's our Killer G from today's video. Awesome recipe, and again, here are some of the goodies that went into the making of that color. So a green pumpkin base with brown, and then electric grape with a red purple, with basically just a hint of purple pearl to spike it, and then your assorted flakes. So lots of stuff there. Again, there are the blue craw, I can't even talk, blue craw lizards. And here are some really great swim baits recently. As you can see, lots of layers there in that one. Assorted flakes suspended throughout to kind of complement the colors. That's a Jetson panfish eye, sort of an orange throat bluegill. Really, really complicated pattern, as is this one right here. Right? That's sort of like a rainbow bluegill. Lots happening in that one. These are cool over here. I did some rainbow trout. All of these are skin poured, skin layers, of course. So yeah, some really, really cool things on this tray. But yeah, what do y'all think of today's color? Did we hit it? Did we miss it? Do you like it? Have you ever made it before? And have you tried the new Dead on Blue Crawl yet? Because if you haven't, you're missing out and you're doing life wrong. Okay, so a little bonus footage here. We just cooked up some of that new swim bait blend. And without question, the absolute hottest worm mold in the industry right now is the Angling AI bot worm. What we're going to do is we're going to try it out with the new Dead on Kiwi color and see how she looks. So that's coming up next. Okie doke. Let's throw some in there. Oops, gotta open it first. Dum dum dum. Yeah. Let's see what they have in store with us, or store for us with Kiwi. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so this is like a brown to emerald green effect. So for example, blue crawl is sort of the brown to blue. This is brown to green. Look at that. See that? You've got the brown and the green, which is exactly the color of Kiwis. You have the brown exterior and then the green interior, if you think about a Kiwi. Okay, so who's going to tell Travis that this looks like, yeah. Anyway, yeah, should have thought of that, buddy. All right, we're going to pour some of these just straight Kiwi color, see what happens. Okay, I lied. I went ahead and added 1 drop of black just to spike it, and some different size black flakes, just to give it a little bit of life. Okay. Perfect. All right. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute home run, just like the blue craw, because it's essentially green craw. You've got that brown to the green chameleon effect, and oh, this is absolutely sexy. Yep, there it is. Kiwi. Sorry, plural. Kiwis. There's 2 of them. Yeah. That and blue craw are taking over. This is about to be the next big pigment. You heard it here first on the World's Worst Fishing. Hope y'all have enjoyed an awesome bait blog. I enjoyed filming for you guys again. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me lots of comments down below.